I rarely have all or even any of the answers, though I often have plenty of questions, especially now when many of the jet-setting BD directors and commercial execs I normally work with have essentially had their wings clipped. Now, for me, the outcome of this has been that many of the senior commercial roles I was working in quarter one have essentially been put into the long grass. Now, I've got no doubt that as the virus comes under control, travel restrictions will ease. So it's not all doom and gloom. In fact, for the positive ones amongst us, it has to be viewed as an opportunity, as there's a lot we can and should do to adapt for the new future, whatever that may be. When I speak with hiring managers now, I'm keen to understand if and how well set up they are for the travel restrictions. For instance, can their product or service be sold, delivered, and managed remotely? What tools have they invested in? What changes have they made to their sales and sales process? And what are the implications for the BD and the commercial leaders I introduce to them? Now, as for the candidates I represent, I'm also keen to understand how well equipped they are for the changes. And at its most basic, this could mean interviewing via video, which essentially is part of what they would have to do in the real world anyway. More significantly, it's largely about their attitude and willingness to get stuck in and proactively embrace new ways of working. It may well be that in a few months everything is back to normal, but nobody can know that. So rather than sit back and be controlled by circumstances, why not grab the bull by the horns and do something proactive? Whatever changes you make now will only benefit you and your business. And even if everything comes back to the old normal, any changes you make now will only make your business stronger in future. So what I hope to better understand is, what are the challenges for commercial leaders tasked with creating growth now? And more significantly, what can we do about it? What technologies, what new approaches, what new ideas, what new working practices should we all be considering? I, for one, am not happy to have my future and that of my family controlled by circumstances entirely beyond my control. So my mantra is to manage what I can control and not waste energy or resources on anything I can't control. For me, the single biggest thing we can do is stay resolute, positive, and remain tightly focused on our goals. As long as I've got the guts and the discipline to remain focused on my goals, no storm is ever going to knock me off course. So what do you think? What can you suggest? What new ideas, what new smart technology or working practices should we all be considering? Thank you.